up, YouTube? It's your girl, Nisha. Oh, let me turn this down for a moment. That is Beg For off of Chris Brown's, Fame album. I'm so in love with that CD. It's more of a baby maker with a couple of, like, maybe, I think, like, 2 little jams on there. But, once again, to me, he has came with it. And if you haven't got it, you're into soul, not soulful, like love making, hip hop, I would advise you to go out and get his album Fame or whatever, download on iTunes, whatever floats your boat. Okay. I first want to go into, what do I first want to go into? I first want to go into a situation that's going here in Baltimore. Okay, they're coming up with a security deposit law for BGE for people that have been late at least 2 times on their BGE bill. The woman that was on the news explaining her situation, I think her security deposit was $256, but she didn't show what her bill was. First of all, that is fucking outrageous. People are already having a bad time paying the bill of its own. Why would you put a fucking brick on their back to pay extra money? Duh, if they're fucking late, what do you think is gonna make them come early with more fucking payments, stupid? And then the crazy part about it is the security deposit will come off when your 10 payments, I believe it was 10, on time. Why the fuck I gotta be 2 months or 2 times late, but it's gonna take me 10 times to get the fuck up off of this? Like, really? Do y'all really think that's not gonna do nothing but cause a lot of illegal gas and electric? I don't really know in the summertime when people use candles or whatever, but people are gonna rough it. And then when winter comes, if this stupid shit is still around, you have a lot of house fires, like about, I want to say about 2002, when a lot of motherfucking houses was catching on fire because they was cutting off people gas and electric or whatever, and just for stupid ass reasons or whatever. This, I don't know what committee approved this, but all the motherfuckers need to be shot to hell. Like, really, what would make you think a motherfucker will be like, oh, my $200 bill went up to $400 now, so ooh, I'm gonna hurry up and pay this. Like, that's just fucking outrageous. And I don't know if that means that these, like, churches and institutes that help with gas and electric payments are going super get funded or whatever, so now they can help these people with these extra deposits, security deposits. I would hope so, because I bet. How can I help you? No, you better go tell your mother to get you something. Donnie! Anyway, I ain't got time. But anyway, like I was saying, I just hope that those institutes or whatever, organizations or whatever, really get funded, because that's just the wildest shit ever. Just like, they're taking a 9% on water bill because of dumb shit like streets and fucking up water lines and water pipes. So instead of them fixing it or whatever, working that shit out, they're gonna make the people that have homes that pay water bills. This asshole just went in that closet and locked herself in there. Oh, she better got out because she been in there till her mother came. But still, why y'all make these fuck ups and then want to land it on to, the working people, whatever. And then, like, the icing on the cake is that with all these monies that they're in and, paddling to people's backs as far as gas and electric and shit like that, the jobs are still, like, kind of scarce in Baltimore. I'm a known believer. I've been looking for, a job, and you get a lot of, we're not hiring, we don't have the budget too high, we don't have the money too high, and so forth. So, with these new shits that's coming up, like security, adding the security deposit on gas, electric, whatever, I really hope that they're adding more jobs and more funding for, people that's really going to have issues with this. Well, you know, this past Tuesday, the Braxton Family Values and Toya Family Affair came on, and Monday, what I really pay attention to is Love and Hip Hop. First, I enjoyed the Braxton Family Values. You know, they are from Maryland. You know, up in the boonies like Glen Burnie, Sutton or something. I believe my sister was saying Sutton, Maryland or something like that. You know, so, you know, that was kind of heartfelt to see if they was going to talk about their childhood here, but they really didn't get into that. You know, Tamar, you know, she's a piece of fucking work, but, you know, nowadays, who the fuck isn't? She really seemed like she's going to get on my nerves with the complaining that she does about every fucking thing. Seems like she worked up a good husband thanks to her sister. And, you know, I was really feeling for Tracy. You know how she was feeling. She had to leave the group early from, you know, pregnancy or whatever, and now she's really trying to find a place to fit in. And I know how that can feel, you know, from other certain situations in my life where you lose your feel in maybe a family or, you know, a group or whatever and so forth. But, you know, overall, I like that. You know, I really don't know why did they cling on to the men that they cling on to, except Tracy. I don't think that she's having a bad marriage, but other than that. Now on to Toya Family Affair. First, I want to say that I love when you get reality shows that, you know, show in a positive light how they're working on, especially when it comes like to drugs and stuff like that, because some people don't know how to deal with situations like that other than fuss and argue or ban the person from out their life and stuff like that. So it's kind of like a good thing that, you know, them showing their mother love and finding ways for her to get herself right and so forth, you know. But on the other hand, is Casey slow? I don't mean no harm, but he comes off like he is slow. He came there cheesing and shit. Then he made the reference somehow he might be Gucci in the next 6 months. Bitch, you got a baby on the fucking way. And you worrying about being Gucci, which acts slow. So, I mean, maybe that's all you gonna know. Slow is slow, you know. That shit is wild and outrageous, with him. But I feel that, and, you know, and Toya was kind of giving away, and some of the things that she was saying when she was describing him, they gave it away that his ass is slow. I don't agree with neither their mother going to a facility that was so close to her environment. I felt like for the length that she been getting high, that it maybe was a better if she went away out of state somewhere where she couldn't, you know, just jump up and get back to normal or what she feel is normal. And I don't honestly believe that this will be the finishing touches on her rehabbing. I really don't, but I hope that by the end of the season she will get a vision of where she needs to be in life or whatever. But I just don't see, you know, by the end of the season she'll be clean, you know what I mean. Another thing is, I want to go into Mr.cee's, you know, was recently caught in his car with a male, what did they call him, a transvestite, I believe, or something like that. But he describes himself as a drag queen. You know, they said that his penis was out or whatever, and when the police arrived up on the scene. Okay, the guy, his name, he goes by Brooklyn. He recently spoke out or whatever, saying that the media is taking their turn on him and, you know, putting him out here to be, you know, a prostitute, and, you know, people are coming to him to talk all bad about Mr.cee for media and, you know, the host parties and trait of him just basing this man's name, say he ain't nothing bad to say about the man, and and, you know, he just want to be left alone and be seen in the good light that he really is. He just got messed up in a situation that, you know, people are just blowing out of control because it was nothing like that. And, you know, I was kindly believing him, you know, even though it's still, like, why the fuck was, first of all, Mr.cee's seat in that community with that gay population like that and in the car. But you know, I was kind of believing, like, you know, it might be some faith, some light in this situation. Then I goes the another site, and I see same guy and another guy on the site talking about Mr. Jaja in front of him, and they just going all out. Now he's saying that he was about to suck his dick, but he didn't have a condom. That he had got the $200, and he wanted to be Mr.cee boo because he was just giving up the money so freely. And I'm like, what the fuck? You just turned your whole credibility like down the motherfucking drain. And I just know Mr.cee is somewhere with a pistol just looking for this motherfucker. Him and Jaja. I know he is. Because in those type of situations, especially in black communities, that gay or being labeled as a gay, you know, black men don't play that shit. And even if it was, with them not coming out, especially with that second video like they did, putting him out there, explaining all them details and all this, it maybe could have gotten erased. You know, it could maybe, you know, people said shit behind his back, but he still could have held his job and so forth. But now, I know that shit is down the drain because nobody's gonna, I'm not gonna say nobody, but honestly, to one black man to another black man, they're not gonna really respect him. And, you know, his credibility is really shot to hell when it comes to, you know, being, I don't know really the word to put, I'm gonna say a man. Because, like I said, in the black community, you know, a motherfucker say they done touched on you and you not gay, you're allowed to fuck a man up. You know, fuck a gay up. I done see gay men really almost get killed behind stuff like that. And, you know, you could go to World Star Hip Hop to see the video with him and his friend Jaja. They are really going in describing his penis and everything. And I just wish that Mr.cee would speak out, even though I know he probably isn't, but you know, it would be good for him to speak out as well. Just, you know, and that's really, you know, I'm looking for, I seen the making of Get Me Body too, and I enjoy it. I'm glad that, you know, celebrities are coming out to support, you know, children getting healthier, moving around, eating better, you know, stuff like that. It's a good look. As well as, in Baltimore, we have, the Kidney Foundation walk that's coming up May 1st. My mother is has renal failure. And, you know, she's doing well with it and so forth. But, you know, to support these organizations like Healthy Kids and Cancer and things like that, you know, we really need to, you know, step out and help each other. And, you know, for my Baltimoreans that watch, like I said, May the 1st at the Baltimore Zoo. I think it's like $10 if you just want to like bring yourself, or you get raise the minimum of $10 if you want to do it like as a group. You can go to kidneyfoundation.com if I'm not mistaken. I lost my little brochure that was up here, whatever. But yeah, you know, let's get out and support our people. You know, getting funding and other things like that for people that have kidney failure or, you know, have AIDS or cancer or, like I said, for healthy, you know, getting our children more healthy or whatever. And really, that's really about it. I did have something to say on LeBron's mother, but that's just so wild. I really got to see the taping of the situation, and it wasn't really like she attacked him from the video that I seen from TMZ. It was more that she was just talking shit, and he was like, bitch, get off my back, and she fell and got up and started going to work with that pocketbook. But I don't really think that, you know, she was that provoked that, or that, you know, whipped up that he was traumatized. But even if he was, he didn't even take the settlement that LeBron was offering him to, I guess, keep the shit dead or whatever. And like we know, you know, especially in the black community, when we get shit happen to us, we like to drag the fucking gum thin. So 9 out of 10, that is what's going to happen from this situation. He's going to give this shit to every newspaper and every person that will listen because of LeBron's name. But on that note, that's all. You know, if you like what you see, comment, rate. Till next time.